One of the other things that you're going to have to be able to do for the math exam is to evaluate expressions when you are given a variable. And in this example here, you can see that I have given you three values for x. I've given you the 2, the 4, and the 7. And you're going to see some expressions, okay? And so you're going to be given these expressions, and all you have to do is you have to plug in the value of x into the expression. So when they give you 3, you're going to have to plug it in 3 different times. So for the first one here, when x equals 2, I'm going to take 2 plus 43, which equals 45. So when x equals 2, my solution is 45. When x equals 4, you simply plug 4 in for x, so it's 4 plus 43, and that will give you 47. So when x is 4, my solution is 47. Now I'm not going to go through and do 7 as well, but you kind of get the idea. Let me skip down to x cubed, okay? When you plug in the value of x for x cubed, keep in mind this is an exponent. So when I plug in for x equals 2, I'm going to plug in, 2 to the third. Now this is a little review on exponents too. Keep in mind, remember, we're going to write it out in expanded form. 2 times 2 is 4 times 2. I totally messed that up. 2 times 2 is 4, not 2, times 2 is 8. So 2 to the third is 8. So for this expression, when I plugged in 2, I got 8. So I'm not going to go through and do all of these, but you kind of get the idea of what I'm asking you. When I give you a value of x, like up here, okay, 2, 4, and 7, I expect that you can take those values and plug them in to given expressions. Also on the same line as expressions, I'm going to ask you to be able to interpret descriptions of expressions and translate them into algebraic expressions. So for example, you're going to be given something that looks like these. V multiplied by 5. Well, I'm going to ask you, can you please write this as an algebraic expression? So you're going to show that. B multiplied by 5 is B times 5. Or you could write it as B times 5 like that. Remember, the dot or the x is okay, but we like to kind of stray away from the x. Or, doesn't matter whether the number or the variable comes first, 5b with no symbol in between also means multiplication. So any one of those answers would work. Look at the next one, 4 less than k. Now keep in mind, subtraction is sometimes tricky. Okay, 4 less than k is going to be k minus 4, not 4 minus k. Okay, it's 4 less than k. P cubed, cubed is one of those words that means powered, exponents. So p cubed would be p to the third power. Okay? You tripled. When I say you are 2 times the size of Michael Jordan, or you are 3 times the size of Michael Jordan, you are tripling yourself. So you tripled is really 3 times you, or just like b multiplied by 5, you can write it several different ways. 3u or u times 3. Either one of those will be accepted. And then finally, you'll have something like z increased by 12. Keyword here is increase. So z plus 12. To increase means to go up, and that means that we will be adding.